What's up, Internet? We are here for day 4 of Bomber Week. We are here once again in Bomberman Jetters, the game based off the anime that has nothing to do with the anime. It's based off of... last time we cleared out the spa world. And now we have to go to the next world, which is the underworld, which looks like a water level. But again, it's got one thruster at this point. It should not be moving faster. It should be slowing down significantly, and also it should not be going in a straight line. So, I don't know what the physics of this game is up to, but it's called shenanigans of some kind. Anyway, we are here in Underworld. Let's go. Bomberman up the place.
At last, there is only one gigantic rocket engine left, but there is no time.
I like that they have to
We're
specify it's
relying on
gigantic.
you, White Bomber.
Understood, Professor. Do you think you can do it, White Bomber?
No.
Yes, with my bomb techniques, it will be all right.
Okay, that's just terrible writing. That seems almost like kind of a direct translation that wasn't properly, like, actually translated. Also, I appreciate that the timer starts counting down ahead of time, like, through the cutscene. So if you're, like, trying to go for a speed record or something, you're basically screwed out of the gate. Whoa, okay. I gotta admit, thus far the levels seem to be a lot more sensibly designed than Generation. Like, Generation had, like, these really, like, huge levels that were just obnoxiously designed. Here, they're not bad, they're just kind of bland more than anything, but at least they work.
Be careful of the crystal fragments.
It's going to explode if you hit it with a bomb. Not unlike every other thing in this game, because it's Bomberman. Kick. I've been watching a little bit more of the Bomberman Jetters anime. I forgot how funny that that show is. It's definitely not what this game is, but I think playing this game under the pretense that this is actually like the anime is going to depress you, but you know, if you watch the anime after playing this game, you'll probably get quite a lot of enjoyment out of it just for how goofy it is. And it's got a hell of a lot more of an actual plot to it. But that was also like a 50-episode anime compared to like an 8-hour game. I don't want to upgrade Kaiman. Where is this guy? Bananas! Bananas, pilot of Unicorn Gundam. We need lots of them. Throw! Go back to Shield Man. There we go. More bananas. Now, of course, the problem with a Charbon that raises all your stats is if your stats are already raised, it's pointless. But it means you can just swap back to your shield guy who makes everything better because you've got a shield that reduces all your damage. That looks like a thing I can kick a bomb into, and it's not. So there was a path we missed prior. Let's go back and explore that. Because this seems like the intended route. And I want to collect as many of the things as I possibly can.
Watch out for the pesky bats.
You know, it's even worse if I'm stuck in a dialogue box where I can't do anything about it and the bats decide to attack me. Then they're really pesky. Strawberry! Worth it. Just for the smoothie flavor. You know, by the end of this, Bomberman could open up his own smoothie shop. He'd have very limited flavors, but... And hey, he's got a bunch of extra employees in the Charabons. If nothing else, they're indentured servants. Oh. That didn't explode quite like how I thought it would. Ow. Ow. Well played, Higgy Higgy Bandit. Where's Shield Man? It sounds like someone took the Higgy Higgy Bandit sound effect and just high-pitched it. Now that's how they did the boo sound effect in Mario 64, is they just took Bowser's sound effect and they just sped it up and high-pitched it. So it works, but when you can identify it, it's less effective. Okay, so now my dinosaur is on fire. It's basically the greatest thing ever. That isn't Kaiman, obviously. Or Pommy, because Pommy's clearly the greatest Charabon. Just not in this game. I don't think these crystals have anything to do with anything. I'm betting if you upgrade him one more level, he ends up gaining like 3 levels of all stat gains. Which would max your character out, because you can't get higher than the inherent ones. You can't like go past the maximum with that, which sucks. Well, that was effective, I suppose. So we gotta go down this way, I guess? Possibly? Looks like there's a thing over there. But we were over here, and it was a dead end, so it can't be that. So I missed something. Maybe I need to use a Charabon to cross a gap or something. Nothing over there. Jump, Pommy, no. Fly, Pommy Dragon, no. That really didn't do anything. That was a waste of time. I don't think there's anything in here. Not that the camera will tell me. Am I, in fact, stuck? It doesn't seem right that you can just kick a bomb in there and it does nothing, though. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Took a second to realize what was being asked of me, but I got it. Come on, Kaiman, give me your shield power. Just on the off chance I get hurt by these bats. I don't need a heart. That was literally just a trap.
If only Tough Guy were here.
Okay. Okay, so once again, I've got a Charbon that can jump across, giant chasms, effectively not doing that, in fact, thing. So once again, Charbons outside of, like, Kaiman are basically worthless. And yet they're giant, like, source of places you can put your fruit if you were foolish enough to do that. I do have to bomb pump these things to oblivion. Pumped bombs. Go! Well, I killed 2 with 1 bomb, not bad. Run away, run away. Throw! Run, 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 run. I need to feed my flaming T-Rex. That does nothing. Can I blow that? Make it go further? Yes, I can. Oh. We got some form of chain reaction situation going on. Go! I do appreciate how colorful this level is. Porgo's just sort of like, hey, Pommy's being useful. Go team! That's a rarity. A moment when your series mascot is actually useful in a game you choose to put him in. That's kind of depressing to realize. Alright, bananas. Oh, you can almost jump it. Maybe if we were to be able to throw this bomb across the pit. But alas, if only tough guy were here, whatever that means. Jump! More food for Flamosaurus Rex. Go away, Bat. No one likes you. Oh. I think we need this guy, who is entirely essential and not completely pointless in this game. Drop the bomb there. Get our shelled wonder out here.
To move ahead, place a bomb in the hole.
No kidding. Use bombs on things, kind of like you've been doing the rest of the game. Got it. Okay, so it moves in opposite direction of how you kick it. That's, I guess, how that works. Oh, that was mean. You know, you try not to get murdered, and you just end up getting murdered by these guys. Every single time. Hey. Heart up. Awesome. I do appreciate that you can, like, increase your health, although it does make things excessively easy. Especially when you've got a guy that can reduce all your damage. But that said, I mean, I'd rather this game be way too easy than obnoxiously tricky like Generations was. Not even hard, just kind of dumb in places. Oh, I'm trapped on here. Maybe I should use the ice bombs since they're for anti-air, because ice means anti-air for reasons. Okay, drop one there. Now I gotta move this way. You want to just blow up, that would not hurt my feelings any. Well done, Higgy Higgy Bandit. Kick. That didn't do the thing. Oh, right. Just gotta push it in opposite ways. I'd still think it would explode in some way, shape, or form, but I guess not. Boom. What do we have in this hidden little crevasse? Nothing! The greatest prize of all. Except not. Drop that there. Alright, we got a bomb up. I think that's the way we need to go. Go away, Mr. Bat. Learn about personal space because you're invading mine. It's not very polite. In polite society, we recognize the importance of personal space. Oh, there's the exit, okay. There's a few little extra areas, though, so we might explore them since we're here. So I guess we'll go this way next. Here. Oh god, it's really hard to hit this guy. You're just sitting in the little hole. How am I supposed to deal with that? I mean, I'm glad I didn't take damage from that, but how does that work exactly? That's just mean, is what that is. Looks like there's an extra guy in there, nothing else. But we must explore because it's here. And since we don't need Flamosaurus Rex anymore, let's just throw up our little shelled buddy. Kick. Kick. Once more. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, that's the first area. Alright, so on to Area 2, Hall of Anarchy. Because fight the system and stuff. Fighting a boss this soon? This seems a little early. Spiky Ball Bomber.
I am the great grand bomber. I make everyone cower in fear.
He's also very humble. Looks like there might be some projectile attacks. So let's try the anti-projectile bombs and see what happens. Rolling attack indeed. Where'd he go? Okay, so it seems like we don't really... What? Oh, that's mean. Hey, we got a lightning card. Okay, let's try using regular bombs because this guy is... Okay, yes. Projectiles. It does seem like hurricane bombs would be most effective. Problem is, you kind of have to know exactly his... Alright, screw it. Hurricane bombs it is. No, please don't do that. Ow. Okay, I get the pattern to that. I just don't want to deal with it. Ever. Ow. Okay, if I had more speed, this would probably be a little bit easier. Okay. At least half health. We have an entire minute to get that other card. Ha! Okay, yep, that's the scary move. Just can't line up with him. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. That's 3 minutes. I'm just gonna die. Because I know I can take this guy. This guy's just an absolute clown. I'm gonna swap to Flamosaurus Rex just to get the speed up, because that's the key to avoiding that attack, I think. It's not hard, but... And then if you combine that with the wind attacks, you can take off a whole heart on him. So that's not too bad. Okay, well I got my feet wet with this boss.
Are you okay, White Bomber?
I do not require more training.
It may be a good idea for you to return to Bomberman.
No, just let me fight the guy again. I know how to do it.
Take this! Needle ball! Rolling attack!
Okay, yeah, that took the wrong route that way. So it's really just sort of relying on his movement not being too random, and if you can do that, you should have it. That's gonna explode.
Take this! Needle ball!
Alright, one down. So I have to do that 3 more times.
Take this! Needle ball!
And he shoots at 45 degrees, so not hard. Just a matter of getting around him. Okay, so it's going this way. Should mean. Alright. 2 more. 2 more and we got this guy. One more. Like the last guy, he doesn't really seem to change up his pattern any. It needs to be right there. Done. Both lightning cards retrieved. It was a little harder than the last one, but not by much.
It's Elephant. He'll stop enemies with an earthquake.
Cool. I mean, I'm not going to be using him. I'm going to stick to my fantastic shield Charabon. That deflects, like, all damage, but, you know, elephants are kind of cool, I guess. Alright. Higgy Underworld Site. Key exportation point of all Higgy activity, perhaps, possibly, but probably not. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Okay.
It seems to be rather lively. By the way, good luck.
Okay. Lady, your tips have, at thus far, never been useful, but that was even less useful than normal. Alright. There's our shield. Monster of awesome shields. We're gonna swap to a better bomb. Because there's seriously no reason to use things other than this, unless they do more damage, which is pretty rare, but occasionally they do. He's doing his exercises. He needs to run in place forever.
Get on the platform and throw in a bomb.
Interesting. Ow.
You can fly farther by throwing in a big bomb.
Pump up a big bomb. Because bomb pumping is still awesome. That's kind of cool, actually. That's a neat use of mechanics. I guess we'll feed up Flamosaurus Rex, and then go back to our shield guy. What is this? Nothing. Okay. So I'm not sure there's a way past those things, but there doesn't seem like much of a reason to try. That was weird.
You can cross by using the switch.
Got it. Use Nintendo Switches to cross. Now, is this like a puzzle thing where like you hit one switch and another turns off or something? Or is this just a matter of hit all the things and you're good forever? Heart! I will run away from you, and I'll be quite successful at it. Another heart. Ah, okay. So there is sort of an either-or functionality to this. Okay. Let's see what's over there. I think that's the way we just came in. Yes, yes it is. Okay. Drop this gate, open this one up. I've been noticing a severe lack of being able to blow up spawners lately, and I don't care for that. Bananas! We need our potassium. Because it is delicious. But if you throw a big bomb where you only need a little bomb, you'll run headlong into a wall and die.
Can't smell tough guy.
Okay. That's... Didn't need to know about your personal life there, guy, but alrighty. Strawberries.
It's tough guy. Bomb throwing.
Pretty sure that's not actually his name.
Be increased.
Okay. That seems like a Charabon I don't actually need, but got it. And hey, we are only missing one Charabon. And out of all of them, all of one was actually useful to us. Awesome. Because that's proper balance right there. Hey, Flamosaurus leveled up again.
It's grown up to level 3. Its ability is now at its maximum.
It's now just a giant lava dinosaur. Sure, why not? I mean, the nice thing is that basically maxes out all your stats, which is good. But again, you've got a Charbon that just makes you basically impervious to damage. What else do you really need? Also, how do I get down from here? I'm not seeing like a little lip thing like over there. Ah, there it is. It was just hidden by the terrible camera angle and lack of transparency this game likes to give you about anything. You know how it is. Games just don't like to tell you stuff, because well-programmed games, they like to tell you all sorts of really dumb, obvious things, but things that could actually be useful. We can't choreograph that for you. That's just too much. We've really gotten this far and not run into a remote bomb. I guess they're just not in this game, which is a weird omission. Is there a switch to open this? Ah, it's over there, okay. I mean, I've got the Charabon. That's sort of like a special bomb element or whatever. I don't think there's much else we need. I guess we'll upgrade Strongman or whatever. And then we'll swap back to our shield guy, because why would we use anything else? Like, it's laughable how incredibly pointless all the other Charabons in this game are. And like, even if they help you to traverse the environment, they're so underutilized. Okay, shield guy. I wish I could just disable them from this list. Maybe there is a way to do it, but I'm not gonna be finicking with menus to find out. More power-ups. Bananas. Itsumaru from Final Fantasy VI. Moonlighting. That's his name. Boop. We need to charge up the bombs. And throw! That looks like a door only Max can open with his incredibly useful abilities that are only used like once per world because reasons. Awesome. What do we got? A light bulb. That looks like a Charabon thing. Or a bomb thing. So that's actually a useful item. Light bulb bomb. Sure, Bomberman. Do I need Pommy Dragon? Or actual Pommy? I leveled Pommy Dragon up to max, but there's like no reason to actually do that ever, because that looks like a mandatory thing. And I mean, if they didn't inherently let you take that without having to power up Pommy Dragon, you would be stuck. Throw! Try not to get squished, bandit guy. Or do. I don't care. No way down there, it seems. Oh, there's a little lip. Okay. Heart. The strongest of all the elements. I don't think we need to go that way. I thought that was one of those giant boulders we could blow up, but I don't think it is. What a waste of a weird explosive wheelie robot. Bananas. Weird explosive wheelie robot. You've returned! Please share with us your knowledge of the post-explosive life. This area feels very, very symmetrical. Let's take a look at the map. Yeah, it is actually kind of symmetrical. Okay. Interesting. And yeah, this is where we ran into these guys again. Can Pommy climb this? If he can't, that's a missed opportunity. Hooray! Pommy's actually been useful. For a Jetter's card, which I still don't know what that does. I mean, now the only reason I know what lightning cards do is because I looked it up. Just because I want to know how long the game was, and now I need to space this out in order to make it work for basically a week. Okay, so... I want this guy. You know, the sad thing is, this is the last time we'll ever be able to enjoy the dulcet tones of this guy's voice. Truly, the voice of the angels themselves.
This is the bomb mod device. This is where new bombs can be created by combining the firebomb with bomb mod items.
The heavens, they weep
All right then.
for the beauty of his voice. I know someone's certainly weeping. Oh wait, that's me. That looks like a very special explosive. It's the Charlie Brown bomb.
The thunder bomb has been completed. A thunder bomb. This bomb can make an electric tap around it. Shocking, isn't it?
Can I plant more than one? Like, are we finally gonna run into a bomb that'll actually be functionally better than the fire bomb? Goodbye. We'll never see you again, and truly, we are worse off for it. No, we can only plant one. Awesome. So the big explosion of this is why I choose to never ever use this thing again. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, useless bomb of uselessness. I might use you against what will clearly be the tiger boss of this world. But that would probably be it. And that's only because the game keeps recommending I use the element bombs I get to take out the bosses of the areas. It's not because I actually believe they're going to be functionally useful. I mean, only being able to throw one bomb kind of defeats most of the purpose of actually setting up bombs in this game. Like, the whole thing is you have to set up traps by building your bomb arsenal around them. But if you can only use one, that kind of sucks. Like, even second attack, while it understood that you sometimes only could use one single bomb of certain elements, those were the ones that were, like, ridiculously powerful that would just destroy the world if you had more than one. Or things that were prone to just instant killing, and therefore it was just a matter of your own survival not to use more than one. Oh, that guy's about to have a bad day. Area boss!
Be careful! The area boss is approaching!
Okay, once again, shout. We approached it. It's a Hanawa train. Interesting. I'm gonna get murdered by a train piloted by a gyroid. That seems to be doing nothing. This is like the least effective boss thus far we've run into. Okay, so you have to actually throw the thing in to damage it. That's at least kind of creative. Credit where credit's due. But it's still not really much of a threat. Like, at all. It's more obnoxious than anything. Even then, it's hardly a threat. Not really even much of an inconvenience. That'll do. Sorry, train. I know you did your best, but, not today.
Area cleared.
Unfortunately, we already left the station. And I was the conductor of your own demise. Really? Only 4 areas? Seriously, all the others are like 6. Okay. Well, I guess we have a really short episode today. Sorry. It's going to be a tiger, and it's going to be allergic to lightning bombs. I'm calling it now. I mean, I called it yesterday as well, but just to reaffirm the fact that I'm going to be right here. That's because the bosses are an allusion to, what is it, Genbu, Byaku, Suzaku, and Siryu, the dragon, turtle, crane, I think, and tiger. And I think they are also relative to the 4 directions on the compass rose, and that's what I know about them. I actually don't know their relevance in Japanese mythology, but I know what they are allegations, allegories to.
The Thunder Bomb will be more effective.
They were also the 4 big fusions in Gacha Force. And of course, we have to use the new bomb that is otherwise completely worthless to us. Well, that was 1 heart. So, if I take a portion of a heart worth of health every time you hit me, and you take a full heart, whether or not you have more health than me is irrelevant, because you're going to die. That said, that tail wagging attack is kind of mean. Oh, well played. That bigger damage radius doesn't really seem to do much on this thing. Okay, I got it. He wags his tail and then you can get around him. That's not that big a deal. All you have to do is bait him into wagging his tail and then throw the bomb. Not a big deal. That should do. Either way, it's a pretty predictable pattern. Now wag his tail. Or get murdered, either way, really. Oh. Okay, you're getting more proficient with your attacks. I'll give you credit there, Tiger, but... Ah, the kitty laser. Come on, wag your tail. And you're a big open target when you do that. So I could just wait for you to do that, honestly. Done. Yep, Byaku. I was in fact right about that.
You did it! You made it on time! Go press the final switch!
Yay! Now our problems are solved forever. There will never be another problem that Bomberman will ever have to face. Life is perfect for Bomberman once again, and for all time. And then a giant, like, final engine pops out. Or something stupid. That said, we're in space, so this thing still has momentum. So once again, if we were actually physicsing correctly, assuming it was still moving in one direction with all the other engines not completely messing up its trajectory by being off balance, it would still be heading towards Planet Bomber, because of course you need opposite force to prevent that. I'll have you know, I have never once gotten off Kerbin, but I know that much about physics, damn it.
White Bomber, you stopped all the engines. So what is that?
It's a bigger super engine. Clearly. Okay, and I guess tomorrow we'll handle Higgy Central, the place where they send out all the Higgy orders or something, possibly, probably not though. But thus far we have all the lightning cards, so we have one more challenge to get 2 more lightning cards to unlock the final world after this, because there's apparently 6. Because this game really did want to take at least a few keys from the superior N64 Bomberman adventure games. But that'll be tomorrow, and I hope you enjoyed this, and you'll come back tomorrow to see that episode. And if you want to see more, feel free to follow the stream, subscribe to my YouTube channel, where you're going to be seeing a lot more awesome stuff by me, and especially like now, a lot more Bomberman stuff, because it is in fact Bomber Week, although we are about halfway through at this point. And if you really want to make my day, hit up my Patreon, support me there, and you can get yourself on the Patreon supporters Discord, where we can discuss how this game completely bollockses up physics. And also, why are there any other Charabons other than Kaiman? Seriously, Kaiman is the only Charabon worth having. But I will see you tomorrow, where we do more of this, and I think I actually want to do some more Bomberman's second attack footage for my review, so maybe we'll try and play through some of that game as well. And until then, peace out, Internet.